Alright, so we have this 2023 Porsche Cayenne S. We'll be doing the two front windows, the quarters and the front doors in ceramic 30. This is just the walk around, customer paid. So I already have the film all cut out on both sides. Just have to cover these felt seals with tape and we're gonna get to it. It's a nice color, but let's get this started. This might be just a short video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get this started for you guys. Alrighty, we're gonna get going to working on this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this here with tape, that way we don't damage the leather here. So use some 3M tape to cover up those stitching, because what usually happens is that part will get wet and it will start to swell up. So this is something as a precaution that I'm gonna take. And there we go. This is just as a protection. Now we'll be doing the other side as well, just to ensure that this does not get damaged, because obviously we don't want that to happen. These door panels are expensive. So as of today, this is the car I'm working on here, and then I'm off to the Honda dealership to work on another vehicle. So let's go ahead and get this all set and finished. Alright, got my tools ready. Let's get it. Grab the paper towels. Let's get to working. Sometimes I'm not a fan of these quarter windows, but there are worse ones out there. So I'm just using a white scrub pad, since this is, I mean, technically it's a brand new vehicle, but there's no reason to use a blade really on it. Usually I'll use the knife blade to go around the edges, and that's pretty much it. I'll grab my short squeegee here and we'll squeegee all that out. So wipe the edges and let's tint this bad boy. So a quarter window. Put in the bottom first and just usually guide the window in. It's kind of hard to tell, but once that window's in, we're good to go. Now what I usually do is look on the outside, make sure there's no gaps. Usually I will let the window sit for a minute or two before squeegeeing the water out. That way it's able to settle in. So it's we need power, but that's what I like to do, because usually if you go ahead and squeegee the window out, depending how much soap you have in there, it can definitely move around too much. So that's something I like to do. But my soap I usually like to use baby shampoo. It does the job. I have no issues with it. So here we're using Llumar, so we'll be using IRX here at this dealership, depending on what dealer I'm working for, but most of them, they all use Llumar, which is not surprising. So slowly work this window. I don't know what you guys think about the videos. I did order some glasses. They're not Meta glasses, but close enough. So I'm just using these for now. So I'm using a Action Pro camera, Action 4 camera. So I'm just working it out, see how it goes, making these videos. But definitely, it seems to work pretty well. I don't really have any issues with it. More or less the editing, but comes up pretty well, honestly. Let's grab my blue card, get these other areas. This is what I like to do: a paper towel and a card. That way I can squeegee the water, as much water out as I can. Okay, squeegee that, bam. This one's done. So we got this all set, no water, no bubbles, and it's set. Alright, so let's continue with this window. And like just using a scrubby pad and just scrubbing this window, since there's no need to use a knife blade on this. Really, again, I just use it on the edges and get this window done and out of here. Use a scrub pad, and then I'll grab my knife. And what I'll do is I'll run the blade across here. That way I get anything that's actually in the way. So then I'll grab my squeegee, paper towel, and just start cleaning this up. Wipe every edges, because I will be top loading it. This is going to be a 2-stage, however you want to call it, really. Always wipe the top edge of the glass. And this is really why, the little dirt right there. Wipe everything you think the film will be in contact with. That way you can have a clean as possible install. Alright. Grab the film. I don't really have a peel board, so I'll have to do it like this. I'll grab the film with the finger. Grab the other end and spray it completely. grab the corner here and we'll slowly apply the film right here. So we'll go in slightly here. I will, what I like to do, grab the film and kind of like bend it a little bit, but not in a way that it will crease. Same thing on the other side. I'll push it out. But what I like to do is make sure it's covering all the way here as well. That way there's no crinkles, issues, anything along that matter. So cover that, and we can go ahead and squeegee this window out. Squeegee the top edge, go up with it. And we're gonna leave it there. Then what we'll do is we'll grab our card, squeegee the sides, grab the card, and we'll go up with it. That way we squeegee all the water that's out on that area. And bam. Well, make sure you grab the film, because if you leave the film here, it will definitely grab the film. So just make sure your whole area is clean. Wipe it down. So now I'm gonna spray the film underneath. Probably should be putting a little bit more soap in this bottle since it's not enough. Spray underneath the film. That way everything's lubricated. Peel the bottom half and curve it like a hot dog. Really. Put one end of the film in first. Then I'll slowly massage the other end of the film in. Slowly push this corner in, and the film will slowly just want to slide naturally into the window. It's a little tricky, but definitely takes some practice. Slowly maneuver the window in there. And if you have to, use a card. Because a lot of times it will bunch up on the bottom. So just pull the seal back and just really honestly just maneuver the film. And that's pretty much it for that, how to put this window in. Use your hand to maneuver it, and now you can squeegee it down. Now you may have to use the heat gun depending on how you squeegee your patterns, but you shouldn't need to. So, like here, cover that. Now this area here, you'll probably have to get the side in and slowly maneuver this in. because what this is here is an air pocket, and you definitely do not want that. So slowly maneuver, and it will go on its own. Squeegee all this down, and you see how it's disappearing. Pretty much, that's pretty much it.
You can see a computer mouse over here.
Alright, so we just got a couple fingers here. I gotta take this out with the card, try and take this finger out, and then heat this side area. So let's go ahead and grab your card, whichever card you want to use, and we'll massage this out. But you got to be careful on these cars, as they are somewhat difficult. But just squeegee that out. If anything, use your card to push the finger down, and then you got that. Now for this bottom one, you may be able to take it out. Just push it down, all the way down, until it goes away. In the paper towel, the trick to the paper towel is you want to absorb the water that's down there. So that's just my technique. This is what I've always done, but others may have different techniques that they like to do. And what I'll do is I'll grab the finger and I'll push it to the side. Just slowly pushing it to the side. That way, if I have to heat it out, I can. And voila. So now we would do the same thing for this finger that way. But the point of this is so the fingers are on the side, since this was printed sideways. So push all the water. If you have to heat it on the side, you can heat it on the side. It's not a big deal. As for this finger, you can grab your card and just slowly work it. Slowly just push it to the side. Because the idea is you want to stretch it. Once it's stretched, you should be good. If anything, you might have to use the heat gun on the outside as well. So you can use the heat gun on the sides, but you can't use them on here. So these you would have to heat from the outside. Okay, back again to this window. As you can see, I already took this one out. That was here. I gotta heat these on the outside and fix this one a little bit better. So we can hit it on the outside, or we can go inside and heat it. Just to heat it a little bit more. And bam. You no longer see the finger that was popping up there, so we took care of that one. Usually I like to grab a paper towel and just push it into the seal there, that way it absorbs all the water. Now as far as these on the bottom, I will have to heat them up quite a bit. So these here, heat them up with the heat gun. and just slowly push them out. Here, slide out, push it down, and what you don't want to do is heat it on the inside because then it'll create TP, which means you can't shrink it that way. So just heating up the bottom, that way it does not want to come back later. More like a, prevention here. So now that that's done, what I like to do is grab my card here and just slide the bottom edge to ensure that it does not want to come off and any water that's down there is not absorbed into the film. So I already got all that settled and this window is all set. I'm gonna quickly finish that door over there and we'll be right back. So for example, I can shrink this one here. So shrunk, ready to go. That one's done. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this in here. I have to shrink it a little bit more. Okay, we'll grab some more tinting and just keep the edge here and just slowly take this finger out. Might take a little bit, but it will slowly press out. Keep the glass. Careful not to heat it too much on these guys because these can melt. But definitely gotta heat that up a little bit. It's probably from the trying to put the film in, but you only need a little bit of heat and it will sit down. So, heat it, let it sit, and you should be able to get that out, no problem. So, run the card, but you got to be careful with using these because they can grab the film and pull it back. So let's just slide it down there. That one's good. Now got just a little bit right here. So just heat it. And this will be all taken care of. Alrighty, we are going to wrap this vehicle up. I do need to charge this action camera. It's on 60%, but here's the vehicle. I already finished the two fronts. Not a single issue. Said I had to cover all this up, the stitching there, that way it doesn't get wet. Nice clean job. This was just two front doors and super ceramic, which is IRX. They use Llumar here, IRX 30%. Finish that up. The back is just factory glass. And now I'm ready to turn this in for customer pickup. Thank you for watching my channel and stay tuned for more content. Peace.